Yo, what's good? You know what I mean? It's your boy Big V. Welcome to the I Came Through podcast, where I be coming through on my favorite people, my favorite businesses, shining light on the people, you know what I mean? Shining light on the businesses, you know what I mean? All the people that's in the community doing great things, all the independent artists that I respect, and so on and so forth, you know what I mean? Welcome to season 2, you know what I mean? Had to get my boy on the line. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, I can't come through where he at. He all the way out there in Philly, you know what I mean? But don't get it fucked up. He a North Carolina native, you know what I mean? We're going to get into all that, you know what I mean? But we coming through virtual this time. I got the homie Geda, you know what I mean, coming through with me today. What's good, boy?
So what's up, man? It's good. Appreciate having me, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah. Come on now. You know I had to get you on, baby. You know what I mean? I had to give you, you know what I mean? I gotta come through this way, the virtual way, you know what I mean, to check in with you and get your flowers though. How you though?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Everything's moving. You already know about yourself.
Man, I'm blessed. I can't complain, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I had to hit you up, like I told you, you know what I mean, to shine a light on what you got going on at the current moment during this pandemic, this pandemic, whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? You know, out of the
Right, right.
blue, you came through and dropped a new project, you know what I mean? Let's talk about this new
Yes,
project,
sir.
you know what I mean? Let's talk about last night. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's start with the title though. You know what I'm saying? Like, what about last night? You know what I mean? You want to give the people about this project. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying, man? Based on when I was just happened to watch, the Kevin Hart joint one day, he got the movie called About Last Night.
Okay.
So I was sitting back just, chilling, watching that, and I was like, just looking at it, like, hey man, I know Hove did American Gangster, he did it based on a movie. So I always wanted to try something like that. And by me watching last night, it brought me back to like probably like 2000 and probably when we first met, 2014, 15 time. And I was like, yo, some of this shit really happened to me, yo. So I was just like watching it, and then I said maybe I can, put some shit in perspective from the movie into my life all at the same time. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try this shit. But when I went to go search it, of course it was a old school movie about last night too. Came out like in 1989. So I watched that one too. So I said, yeah, I'm gonna put both of these shits together and with my life and see what can I do. Excuse me. So from the very intro is how it all started, all the way to the last track. So everything happened in one day, and I put everything in just like up in a project. Like, yo, all this shit happened in a day. I can do this. So when I went to the studio that day, I was just sitting in there vibing with my man Hugs. He was like, yo, I got some beats for you, man. And I was like, all right, let me hear some shit. I had recorded, I was just doing a freestyle off the Victory shit, the Biggie joint. So he said, yo, I got a sample of the Biggie shit, yo. And I was like, all right, let me hear it. And it was the Come to Use joint. He sampled damn, what's the name of the song? Damn, I'm drawing a blank right now. Sky's the Limit. He's sampled Sky's the Limit. And I said, yo, this fire, yo. So I already had that song written in my head, but it was for another beat. So I just said, yo, load it up. Let's go ahead and do it right now. Let's try to see what it sound like. That shit was fire. So right then and there, that was like one of my tracks. And then I did Smile, and that went together. Then I said, all right, let me get some more. And he just let me listen to beats, and I was picking beats from him. And I put everything in like perspective. I put everything in order from the time I got with this girl all the way to the time I left her. And then I watched that movie, and I was like, yo, this is just like this movie. So that's why I ended up calling it About Last Night.
So everything you talk about on the album, you saying happened in a day.
And one day, I just
Wow.
broke it down. Yeah, I just broke it down from track from 1 to like 6. So
Okay.
I was like, damn, that's
Okay.
that's pretty tough.
I like it, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I thought
Appreciate it.
when I first heard, when I first heard the album, You know what I mean? It was a little soft for me. I was like, yo, what's going on with my guy? You know what I mean? Where the
Yeah,
bars at? You know what I mean? What's up? But I had to settle into it and realize what you was doing. You know what I mean? Like from the intro,
yeah,
like you said, from the intro to the outro, it was a concept album. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, I
right.
see what my man doing. And not only if it's a concept album, it's good music too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
um, let me look at the track list before so I don't misquote what I'm about to say. Because I want to tell you my favorite joint why I got you right here. My favorite joint on here, bro, I ain't even gonna lie, is about last night. You know what I mean? That's probably my favorite joint right there, man. How you was, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You was in your bag. You know what I mean? You was talking.
yeah,
It's a real conversation. You know what I mean? It's a real
right.
conversation. I fuck with that. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna spoil it for my listeners. You got to go get About Last Night on all streaming platforms and hit my man for them physical copies because you know what I mean. He do that cash up too. You know what I mean? Hit my nigga up. You know what I
Already
mean?
know.
Pay my nigga. You know what I mean? Don't stream it. Cop that physical shit. You know what I mean? For real, for real.
Already know.
But yeah, man. I'm loving the album. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was going into it looking for some bars. You know what I mean? I heard the
Mhm.
single you had put out. You know what I mean? I was like, well, maybe, you know what I mean? I know how singles work. Maybe, you know what I mean? This is radio. He trying to do his radio thing. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm going to see what the
Yeah,
album going to be like. So when I got the album, I was like, oh, okay. All right. One track, two track for the ladies, three track. I'm like, oh, he's doing the whole album for the ladies.
right.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Exactly.
So I'm like, all right. So then I'm listening to it, I'm vibing to it. And I'm like, damn, he ain't got nothing hard on here for me. But he got
Yeah,
something
yeah,
hard on here for me. Pause. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
yeah. Like that was I like it, bro. Like I wanted to get you on and talk about it because I seen too. You released it through Legion of Music, which is Jay Manifest label. You know what I mean? For the people that don't know, he's a big producer, big engineer. He did tracks for Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? I even have met Manifest
right.
myself before, and I know he a cool ass nigga. You know what I mean?
That dude.
Like, 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 what made you put it out through his label imprint?
This is the fact that basically he helped me out during this whole during the whole process, after you know what I'm saying, after I wanted to get back into the recording, he really came to me and was like, yo man, we can basically do something together, yo. He just said, but I gotta be consistent with it, yo, because I really did ask him, yo, for a little bit of advice. So it's like, yo, you just gotta be consistent, yo. Then we can executive produce it, yo. So I was like, I bet. So that's how that all worked out. And then one day I was just I was coming to him, I was buying beats from him, yo, probably like every other week or so. Y'all just getting beats from him, lining everything up, and just start spitting the joints, and I start spending more time in the studio. And me and him built up we already had like a relationship, but we built a major relationship. And he was just like, hey man, you got hard work. And then I start doing shows. I just start pulling my foot forward. He started saying that, and then he just like, yo, one day he came to me, yo, and just said, yo man, Legion of Music, yo, change your name to this Geda_LOM. That's your new IG name. And I was like, oh, that's what's up, yo. And then, he just said he appreciate my hard work and everything that I've been doing for the team, yo. He said I show loyalty. So that was like a big push, yo. So everything I've been doing, just been going through that.
I can definitely respect that. I can definitely respect, you know what I mean, the guidance from somebody like a Jay Manifest who's dealt with people in the industry and on the underground too, who also owns his own studio here in North Carolina and do a lot of recording of independent artists as well as big name artists too. You know what I mean? So definitely a
Yeah,
big salute to him. I see you rocking the kicks and snares hat right there.
yeah. Of course, of course. You
Salute,
see it?
salute, salute the manifest. That's his brand if y'all don't know. You know what I mean? So I heard you just
Yeah.
say, you know what I mean, like you had went back to him about starting back recording music. Like was you gonna stop recording music? Like what you mean?
Yeah, right before me and you had linked up, I had like took a hiatus though. I was doing it by myself. I was just like, man, it ain't even cool no more because I was just doing it by myself.
Yeah.
So that's when me and you had linked up. I met you through, Neutral Friend. And that's when I was like, okay, let me give it a push, because you really gave me that push to keep going.
And
So that's when I start back.
shout out my cousin Tasha on that note, man, for sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah. Love, man. She's a cool person. So I just started going back to the studio, and then after I did your show, I seen the the little love I got and how you embrace independent artists. So I was like, damn, man, this really could be something, yo. So I took my time, start writing more, start doing a few mixtapes, and kept going to the studio. And man, he seen it, and I told him what I was trying to do, and he said, yo, what's your budget? And I said, I don't even I don't even know. So he just said, well, look, let's put something to the side and we'll just work on that. So every time I, get paid, I put something to the side, and then I end up getting beats and start letting him mix and master my records. And we built a relationship, and then that's when I decided, like, yo, I can do this, man. I feel like I got a team now. You was helping me out with promotion wise, as far as like, yo, you call me up and like, yo, let's do a show. I'm doing a show, this, that, and the third. You like, come on out, and I come. So that's when I was like, yo, I'm good now, and I feel like I just kept pushing. It wasn't no looking back.
That's what's up, man. I definitely, man, love to hear the stories, man, of when people get to that point where they think that they can't go no more and they push past that, you know what I mean, for whatever reason. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
salute to you, you know what I mean, for not being no quitter and still, you know what I mean, trying to chase after what it is that you want out of this thing. You know what I mean? And what is it that you want? You know what I mean? Like would you want to be trying to be signed to a major, or like you still want to just keep it independent the whole way?
See, that's kind of a tricky question, man, because
Mm,
I ain't say tricky, but the way I'm gonna break it down. See, me being me in a position I am right now, far as like I'm just putting out music. Yeah, some of my fans know me, but the world don't know me.
okay.
The world don't know me. So I was like, would I sign to a major on that behalf? I would. So my fans already know me and the world can know me. So I would do that. But then if I'm independent and the world know me a little bit, I wouldn't sign, because you would have to come to me. You would have to come to me with some bread, be like, yo, I see him. If they see me before I see them, I wouldn't sign, yo. If they notice me before I notice them, I wouldn't sign, because I know I'm moving in the right direction. So that means if I'm a sign, you gonna have to give me a bag or something, yo. Kind of like what the baby did, yo. Like I felt like when he went to South by Southwest and he had a little put on the little diaper, he got known for putting on that diaper, for just wearing a diaper to South by Southwest. So everybody wanted to know who he was, and he was about to be worldwide. Then he started doing these local shows, because he actually came to Wilson one time to perform, and he started doing shows like that. And then he came to Raleigh, and then from his little altercations that he was having, he blew up. So the world knew who he was. It wasn't no need for him to sign then, because he was already popping. But see, if nobody didn't know him, he probably would have signed to a major. I don't know, because I'm not him, but if I was in this situation now, I wouldn't sign to no major, because I felt like the world already know me from what I've been doing in these streets and how I went viral on, the internet. But right now, I probably would sign with a major just to get my name out there. But then if I'm already known, nah, I wouldn't do it.
See me, and I respect it. Everybody's everybody's situation, every artist situation when it comes to being major, being independent is all situational. You know what I mean? And it's all at the end of the day, it's all in what you want. You know what I mean? Like it's all in what you want. Um, Either way you go, you got to make sure that the paperwork is straight. Of course, you know what I mean. Like you
Yeah,
already know that you got to make sure everything is everything, regardless if you are assigned to a major or you being independent. You got to make sure that everything is in a row. You know what I mean? Like as far as being on a major, you can be on a major and everybody can know you, but the deal might not be a good deal. You know what I mean? Like so,
yeah,
like you got to be careful with that too. I guess, and that's what I tell artists. Like it's all glitz. It look like it's all glitz and glamour, but everything that glitter ain't gold. You know what I mean? So and to me personally, like I tell artists too, like these days, a lot of fame leads to a lot of streams as far as the music goes. A lot of streams ain't really converting to a lot of money these days. You know what I mean? I tell people like
Yeah,
this, it take 1,500 streams just to equal an album sale, which is $9.99 at the dollar. It's crazy.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So I tell people to like I preach independent everything because I know the value of it. You know what I mean? Because I know me, I'd rather have 200 fans that's gonna cop my joint every time I drop versus
right.
having probably versus me having a bunch of people that's really gonna just stream it because the money ain't adding up.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like it ain't adding up. Like the work we put in as artists, the work we put in as creators, it never adds up with the streaming. You know what I mean? That's why I'm always
that's true.
direct to consumer with it all the time. You know what I mean? Like I'm always there with it. That's why I try to tell people, you know what I mean? Like don't don't like don't devalue your physical copies yet. You know what I mean? Even if you got to put them out on USB, make sure you got something physical. You know what I mean? So the fans can touch it, they can feel it, because people still want to touch it and feel it. There's people that's far away that don't know you, but they can access your music and they can touch it and feel it as far as being in physical copies, merch, or whatever. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Either way, man. You know, I always tell people just make sure the paperwork is right and it damn benefits you and your family at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
For sure. You know what I mean? I ain't mean to go off on
that's
a
right.
tangent of that. You know what I mean? My bad. I ain't even mean to get
Nah,
too
that's,
deep
that's
on
real.
it.
It's real, man. It's real. I be saying, a lot of people do that too, man. Like I see you do it a lot, and you give like little merchandise with it. So I mean, I see it. I see it.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. You know what I mean? And listening to this album, you know what I mean, getting back to about last night, um, I noticed that too. The production was a little bit more different than you usually have when you look on your projects. You usually get on a lot of mixtapish type of beats, a lot of street type of beats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Take us through the change up. I know you was going for. I know you was going for the concept as far as like the movies and everything, as far as about last night in the title. But as far as shooting this production, what was that like though? Like was that like was it just one person or you was you had your email was just flooded with beats from different producers? Like what was it like?
Yeah, it was just one person, yo. Shout out my man Huggy Bear. He the one of
Okay,
the
I
Legion of
seen
Music
you
producers.
tag him on Twitter, not Twitter, the gram the other day, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
he's the
okay.
one that he's a Legion of Music producer. Manny's cousin to be exact. So like I said, yeah, everything went through him. He was just trying to find my after we did, I think Smile, he wanted to try to get my a style, my style. He was trying to get my style. So I told him like, yo, let's go this way with it. Y'all want to try something different. Because I mean, like you said, he know me from rapping off other people's beats and I'm the mixtape guru. But I was like, yo, I want to do something, in a fabulous lane. Like I want to go in that direction. I want to talk about certain situations. Like I want to get, some females listeners because I feel like everything that I do dealing with talking like with a female, I actually live that, and I feel like that's my best versus to me giving y'all 1,000 bars or some real street shit. I feel like when I'm doing female records, that's my best. That's my catering. So I wanted to cater something to them. And what we was like I said, we was in the studio. He was running through mad beats, man. He was just like, yo, what about this? What about this? And I was like, yo, you got a lot of heat. So I was just snatching beats as he's played. And that's how we, put that project together. And then I go back home to record, and he'll be there, he'll record it, and then we listen to it, and then we just, yeah, this the one. Something ain't right, I could take criticism, I'm like, yo, just tell me if it ain't right because this is more of your project than it is mine because people gonna want beats from you. If I can't terrible on your beats, they ain't gonna want you. So that's how I like to do it, man. I like to tell people like if you got criticism, just let me know. Like I can take it. I'm not the person be like, oh, he hating. Nah, I can take it.
Absolutely, absolutely. You got to be able to take it to be an artist. I tell people that all the time too. To be a creative, period. You know what I mean? You got to be able just to be a person in life, period. You got to be able to take a little
Right.
bit of criticism here and there. You know what I mean? Especially when it's constructive, because we ain't perfect. We don't do everything right. You know what I mean? Salute to Huggy Bear for
Right.
producing this joint. You know what I mean?
It's my guy.
And also, man, that's crazy you say that because when I was listening to the album, I felt like it was a little fabulous-ish, you know what I mean, so to speak, as far as the content.
Yeah.
And I hate to fucking even say that shit because I'm not comparing you to him by no means necessary, you know what I mean? Like I'm definitely not saying that
Yeah.
you was trying to be like him on this album or nothing, because that's definitely not the case. If anybody hear the album about last night, you will get what we actually trying to say at this point in time. But I like the fact of again, I like the change up, bro. You know what I mean? I like it. It's a mood album. You know what I mean? I like the fact that you went left and just tried something different. And there ain't nothing wrong with it. I actually got a album I'm working on this for the females in the cut too. It's just like a compilation of all my female songs I'm gonna put out. You know what I mean? To do that or whatever.
Okay.
But I like the fact
Yeah.
of how you know what I mean, you put everything together and it flowed of a concept album. It's definitely one of my favorite albums that came out this year. And I'm definitely not saying that because you're my guy.
Appreciate that,
You know
man.
what I mean? I like it because for me it was a shock value for me. You know what I mean? I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, you know what I mean? He ain't even getting his lyrical bag on this. You know what I mean? He getting into another lyrical bag because female songs are still a lyrical bag. It's a bag. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
got to be talented to even make a full album that's catered to the female mind, so to speak. An entire project, not just a song, but an entire project. That ain't easy to do, my nigga.
Yeah. Appreciate that, man. That's much love.
For sure, for sure. You know what I mean? Like I had to get you on the show, man, so I can share some light on this project any way I can. You know what I mean? Because I want people to hear it. You know what I mean? Like this is one of them joints that I feel that can be around for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like I like this. I see it. You know what I mean? If then I feel like the right person to hear this show, you up out of here. You know what I mean? You up out of here. You gone. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
definitely wish you success on this album, you know what I mean, and everything that you're doing over there at Legion of Music, bro.
Appreciate that, brother.
You know what I mean? So like what's next? Like you got some visuals lined up. What's coming? You know what I mean? You got a strong album. I know you coming with the visual, I already know.
Hey, man, you know what's funny, man? Ain't no visuals out here, man.
What you
I
mean?
don't I went to a studio like it's probably a fit 5 minutes from the joint from my
Yeah.
spot, and I was like, "Yo, man, you an engineer? Like, you know any directors?" Nah. I'm like, so
Ah
who shoot
man.
videos out here, yo? And nobody don't, man. So of course I'm gonna have to come back home to shoot my joints, yo. So I was just
Mm.
like, I've been trying to get like a couple females. Like, hey, you want to shoot this video with me, yo? It's gonna be real tasteful. I'm not gonna expose you to any nakedness because as if they hear the album, they think that if I shoot a video, it's gonna be X-rated.
It don't, it
Nah,
don't, it don't,
I've
yeah, it
been
don't have to be.
yeah, I've been thinking about it like the whole time. Like, if I get this female, this how we gonna do it. I already got like every video how I want to do it. If I decide to do a whole, every video, I already got the ideas for it, yo. So I just had to come back home and shooting videos, man. But yeah, what I got coming up next is, the boss is back. I just want to do
Mm.
that one time, yo. But, the boss is back, yo. I told Hug, yo, I said, Hug, man, like we got a lot of standing ovation from this project, yo. This is like one of the best I ever received, man, and it made me feel good. So I was like, send me some hip hop beats, yo, some violent shit, yo. And he sent me a few. So and this time it's like I actually got a few other producers that heard the joint and they was like, my email has been, coming in with different beats, yo. They've been sending me beats and whatnot, yo. And I got like another guy, and he sent me like maybe like 14 or 15. And I chose probably like four of them, maybe 3 or 4 of them. Cause I don't want to get I want to just get 4 because I might use 2 of them and then
Yeah.
use 2 from another one. Then how you save beats
Yeah.
for different projects. I ain't want to
Right.
use all of them for this project.
Right.
So I have got a lot of different beats from different producers just from this album alone, and it's like, okay, now I know what I'm about to do. So now I'm thinking of the next project, what I want to call it. I was thinking about calling it No Only Fan. I was thinking about doing that, or then calling it No Introduction. So those are the two names I'm coming up with so far. So who
Okay,
knows?
okay. What are the ladies saying about the album? You know what I mean? Like since it's catered to the female mind, what are the ladies saying about the album?
They saying it's pretty good, man. They inboxing me like, yo, this is a pretty good album, and most of them just been sharing it, yo. Like they
Mm.
haven't said hardly anything, but maybe like two or three. But I have seen more females sharing it than I have the guys, which that's let me know like this album was meant for the ladies, yo. And they like Smile more than they like probably like any other track. So I was
Fact,
like,
fact.
wow, that might be the one I shoot.
Yo,
Cause they like that.
anyone you go with on this project, man, I feel like you can't go wrong with. You got some talented people on hooks, you know what I mean? You got people such as I don't want to mess up this person's name. Is it Anaya Death? Is that how you pronounce that?
Anaya DeFay.
The Faith,
The
pardon me.
Fae.
You know what I
Yeah, it
mean?
fucked me up too.
Pardon me.
Yeah, it fucked me up
Tiffany
too. She's a
Stars.
Legion of Music artist.
What
Yeah.
about Tiffany Stars? Is she LOM too?
Nah, she was my photographer from a long time ago. I met her. She was shooting she just like do like videos or whatnot. She do videos, and mostly I met her just doing photography. And when I was in the studio, I was like, I need you to come down just to shoot mad pictures while I'm in the studio, just vibing out. And she did that. And while I was doing the track that she's on, I was like, I was singing a hook, yo. I was like, man, I can't sing, man. And then I asked Hug to do it. He said, "Is you need a female?" She sing. So I said, well, Tip, go in there and sing this for me, yo. And we just kept doing it over and over till we got it right.
Right.
So I was like, "This what's up?" And she did it.
That's what's up,
So it
man.
was just like a spare of the moment.
Spur of the moment. That's the best. I was just getting
Yeah,
ready to say that. That's the best, man. You know what I mean? Spur of the moment. I love it, man. I love it, bro. Like I love the progress I've seen you make, man, since the time I met you to this point, man. You know what I mean? Salute. Definitely anything I can help with, bro. You know what I mean? I'm here as far as anything that you need. You know what I mean? I got the videography company. If you need me on that note, I'm here. If you need me to point you in any
you already
direction,
know.
my G, I'm here. You know what I mean? For real, for real.
You already know.
I wanna salute you on this album once again. You know what I mean? Yo, but how the wife feeling about it? You know what I mean? I know the wife heard it. How she feeling about it, man?
Nah, she ain't heard it.
Oh, she ain't heard it. Oh,
Nah,
okay.
nah. But I mean, of course, if she did, she know it's past. You know what I'm saying? Like
Nah, not even
she know the
that.
script.
It's not. I ain't even asking about it on a trip note, but just as far as the quality of good music that it is, because it is to be played around a female. It is that vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna definitely have it in the whip. You know what I'm saying? Hit a couple of rights. You know what I'm saying? With me and my wife to it. You know what I mean? Like
That's
it
what's
got
up.
that feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she heard mostly like most of my hip hop joint. I ain't really let her hear that one yet, yo. So I don't like forcing nothing to her, yo. I just let her come around to it, yo.
Of
If she
course.
hear it, she be like, okay, that's nice.
Right. Of
Like if
course.
she seen my videos and she be like, when you do this, I been did that. So I just let it come to her.
Right.
I don't force it to her. So
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Again, bro, I wish you the best, man. I hope this project brings you much success and definitely gets you everything that you know what I mean, you ever desired out of it. You know what I mean? And keep pushing
yeah,
it, bro. Keep
appreciate
pushing
that.
it. I hope people see this and they go download it. And matter of fact, go get about last night. You know what I mean? Hit my boy up through Cash App. To hit him on his Facebook,
Yeah,
on his Twitter, on whatever social you're on. Find my guy, you know what I mean? Get on your Apple Music, go get the
do
album
that.
About last night, you know what I mean? It's one of them ones. It's one of them ones. Real smooth like, you know what I mean? Real smooth like. Go get that, man, from my homie Geda right here, you know what I mean?
What up?
Yo,
That's what's
salute
up.
him.
So when you dropping something though?
Ah man, come
Let's
on,
throw
come
it at
on,
you.
come
Let's
on,
throw it
come
at you.
on, come on, man.
I,
I'm
I
the
put you on the light.
interviewer. You know what I mean? I'm the
I got
interviewer. You know what I mean?
I gotta give it to you.
You gonna switch the
I
tables
gotta
on me
give it
like
to you.
that? Oh, come on, man. Come on, baby.
I
You
mean, the
know,
fans want to know, man.
ah,
You one of my favorites, man. I'm gonna tell you some real shit, man. Like when I was doing these the Carolina Waves, man. You remember the little tour I had going on?
yeah. I went to see
Like
you at one of them joints.
that's the shit, man, that made me realize how I already knew you was a cool ass nigga, man. But that shit right there made me realize, like, yo, this nigga is a cool ass nigga, man. He cool, he a cool brother. And I say that because I was putting them flyers up all on Facebook, on social media, and you hit me up like, damn, man, you in my hometown, and you ain't even let me know you out here in my city. I like, yeah, man, but I was just, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. So when I was sitting down in the back, chilling, yo, I was like, happened to look up, and I see you and Miss Michelle just come through, yo. I said, oh shit, yo, somebody finally came to watch me, yo. That right there made me realize, like, yo, you cool dude, man. That was like much love because you took time out of your day. You know what I'm saying? Even though you got 3 kids, 2 young ones, you had to find a babysitter. You probably let your oldest daughter, she do it like, hey, watch the kids, me and mommy finna step out for a minute. Like you took time out of your day to do that to come support me. That shit made me feel good, my man. Like real talk. I was like excited to see you, man. Like, oh shit, this dude came. And when I was doing my little my little joint, I heard you. Out of everybody in the fucking crowd, I heard you. I said that nigga V, he gonna be the loudest one out there, man. And I always love your energy when you're on stage, man, because no matter if it's 10 or 1,000 people in there, man, you can add like them 10 people, it's 100,000 people, man. And I was like, yo, he don't even care, yo, that it's not even a packed house. He's gonna rock it like it's a big stage, yo. And then you get up there and do your little invisible guitar move dance, man. It's like you just come with a whole different energy, man. Like I be peeping it, man. And another, when you had your when you did a VA joint, when you went on tour and you was in VA, your last show was in Greenville. I said, yo, I'm gonna pop out there, yo. That was the beginning of my first tour, yo. And I hated that I couldn't do it because I was gonna surprise you, yo. I was just gonna show up, yo. But that was the beginning of my first show, was your last show, yo. And I was like, damn, I couldn't even make it.
I
So I
remember
mean,
that.
I knew you understand,
Of course.
but yo, that was much love from you, man. Like
Man,
you're a real dude.
man,
That's real talk, yo. Not because we doing this interview, man, but if any dude know you out there, man, they can't call you a fraud or nothing, man, because you put independent artists in positions that nobody else would never do, that I don't think they would do, because you spend your own bread to get a venue, to get the artists that you fuck with, that you rock with. Even like you said, you didn't even know me. You still said, yo, come on out. And you said, yo, send me some videos, send me some music. And when I walked in that venue, you had my video might pop up with the other artists. You had my music playing in the background. It just made me feel like, yo, this is a real show. And you had like, even Krispy Kreme came out and brought some donuts, yo. And it was just like you did little interviews. You said, yo, we're going to the back. We're gonna do your little interview. Kind of like, BET, Teen Summit back in the day. You just go to your room, you had your wife just interviewing us, yo. And that shit was live, yo. That's what made me realize, like, yo, this dude don't play no games, man. He do everything independent. So when he say everything independent, you really mean that shit, yo. And I salute you on that shit, yo. Like, real talk.
Man, I appreciate that a lot, bro. For real, I mean a lot hearing that. You know what I mean? Like, I try. I just want to help people. You know what I mean? Any way I can, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Especially artists. I know the grind. I know the energy that go into the creation of what you're doing, and I know so many people that try to jerk us. You know what I mean? And be about the money and not the passion first. You know what I mean? Like, them
Right.
people don't last long, bro. You know what I mean? You got to put the passion and the art first, bro, before the money. You know what I mean? Like, you won't ever have longevity putting the money first, and that's okay if that's all you want out of it. But we trying to, like, I
Yeah.
try to get my friends, I know this artist, to think like leaving something, a legacy behind. You know what I'm saying? Something that can be here after we pass. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and that be my whole mindset, bro. Just like Like we want to be at the end of the day, man. If when we get 60, we want to have these memories about what you just said with the oil paintings concert.
Yeah,
Like yo, we really, man,
laughing about
yeah, man, we really like yo, we really did that. Like yo, like we want to be to a point where people like we laughing at the people that think that they got one up on us, and we already done did what they running through. You know what I mean? So.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I definitely appreciate that, bro. Word up, man.
Yeah.
Word up. And we gonna deliver.
I met a lot of artists that's fucking with you, yo. Millie,
Mm,
Concept, you know, man, I met a lot of them boys, yo. The brothers, AWAX,
yeah.
you know, I met a lot of guys, yo. Shout out to them too, man.
Right.
Savage, yo.
Right.
He's a real guitarist, yo. That's my man. Like, I met a lot of them dudes, man. They cool dudes. We'll tap in every now and then, but you know what I'm
Right.
saying? They cool dudes, yo. If I need some, I know they're probably like, yo, shoot me one, and vice versa. They need something, I shoot them. You know, we could do something, yo. So them dudes is cool.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. It's all about the circle you running in. You know what I mean? It's all about the
Yeah,
relationships like that, baby. You know. So yeah, man. I definitely appreciate the flowers you gave me. There was some unexpected flowers, man. I appreciate that for sure. You know what I mean?
I did at the show, man. I hope you won't cry at the show. I
Ah
did it, yo.
man, bro, you be doing, yeah, you do be doing that too, man. I told you about, and I've
because
been telling you about that shit, man. I told you,
because
man.
man, you got to give people their roses, man, while they here, man. They don't need to do it while they gone, man. So you gonna smell them while we here. Like, this some real shit. Like, I didn't know you, man, and you just said, yo, man, come out here, just do it. Do what you got to do, and you know that shit made a nigga feel good. So why
Oh,
not? And
bro.
then ever since then, Geda, I got a show in Raleigh. I got one in Winston Salem. I got one here, there, in the third. You want to come through? Hell yeah,
And
come on.
it's
Just the
gonna,
time. You give me the time.
it's gonna always be like
And
that,
like,
bro. Always be like
yeah,
that, man.
and like I said, you always so fucking. You always show love, man. Like the joint we had in Winston Salem. You gave every artist champagne bottles. Who does shit like that? You gave every artist champagne bottle. Took that shit back to the crib. Wife said, "Damn, you need to fuck with him." She said, "He give y'all champagne." I'm like, "Yeah." She said, "When he got another one," I like he let me know. So we in there drinking the champagne like the next day. Like you support a lot of artists. It's like you put your stuff on the side because you know you already got it, and you said, "Look, I got this already. I want y'all to go get it too, and then we can eat together." So I feel like that's how you do with us. So whenever you do a show, you let us go get it because you already got it.
Mm.
So that's how I look at it, yo. Somebody else could look at it different, but that's how I look at it, yo.
Man, I definitely appreciate that, bro. Like for real, cause and it's gonna always be like that, no matter what it is, bro. If I'm in Idaho, and you know what I mean, if I need to plug you, I got to show out here in Idaho, man. Get out here, like I'm always put my people in position, bro. Like cause it ain't
Yeah,
all about me. Like if you blow, bro, you don't owe me nothing. Like I'm happy for you. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I'm just glad that I could cross paths with you. You know what I mean? That's
yeah.
it. You know what I mean? That's it, bro. You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean? It's just genuine love over here, baby. That's it.
Respect.
For sure, my G. Look, I'm gonna let you get up out of here. I'm glad I could get you on this show, man. For real, man. So we can share some light on your
Appreciate that.
talent and your project, man. You know what I mean? Go get that About Last Night from Geda. Go get that
Yes,
on
sir.
all streaming platforms. Hit them up for them physical copies and buy it. Buy the copies, bro. Hit him up. He got it for y'all, man. He got it for y'all, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let you
Already
get up
know.
out of here, bro. I appreciate you for doing my show, man.
I appreciate that too, man.
You know
Much
what I
love
mean?
here. You already know how we rocking, boy.
Already, man. Be safe, bro. You know what I mean? Stay COVID free, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hit you up, man.
Sir.
Peace.
I do that.
One.